Hello there, the internet. Michael here. We actually got a pretty different video for you guys today. I did a diecast unboxing a couple weeks ago, but today we're actually going to do more of a diecast review kind of a thing. And so as you can see in front of me, I have the 2021 Talladega race winners. Pretty much the 3-car set. It's an unofficial set, but I'm going to call them a set because they're all from the same weekend. I'm actually pretty excited to get these open and kind of see what they have going on. These came in the mail a couple days ago, but I was out of town, so I haven't really had a chance to open them until now. And so, you know what, without further ado, let's just kind of roll on into it and see what we got going on in these boxes. Okay, so now we got everything nice and out of the box. As you can see, we got Tate Fogelman's race-winning truck here on the right side, and then we have your nice little winner's card that they give you and our sticker over on the left. It looks, first impressions on this truck after pulling it out of the box, I'm actually a big fan of this. I really like how this turned out. Obviously with the way Lionel makes our diecast, we can't get every dent physically in the body, and so obviously we have all of these, it's straight, but just picking it up here and looking at it now, you get the idea that they did a really good job at kind of getting the details in here and making sure that we can tell that this thing was beat up. Because if you remember the end of the race, he was slammed around. They were crashing at that finish. And so looking at the front here, we have all of the dents in the tape and stuff. And even on this side, it's got all the dents in the side of the door here. The Goodyear's rubbed off the tire. We have all the paint coming off, the big dent back here that's going on. It's overall, this truck that I got, yeah, the whole bumper smashed in. You can see they got the bumper bars and stuff down there. So it's this truck just out of the gate just looks incredible. And so I'm really happy with the way that this one turned out. And then we got our winner's card here too. It's just the same old shit we usually get on it. We got Tate Fogelman there, Chevy Silverado 250, and then on the back, all the fun little things about the race. And so that's Tate Fogelman's truck. And so now let's move on to Saturdays. All right, now the next car we're gonna look at is Saturday's Xfinity Series winner, Brandon Brown, in the the Larry's Hard Lemonade Chevy. Now, once again, just first impressions coming out of the box, this is a really nice diecast. Now, this race did end under caution. I believe it was due to darkness. And so this car isn't going to really have a ton of dents and bruises on it, because I think Brandon Brown pretty much just kind of stayed out of trouble the whole day. So we have a fairly clean car here. But before we look at the card, we're going to take another look at the winner's card like we did with the truck series. Same things. Pretty much is the exact same car. Brandon Brown, Sparks 300. It's got all of the nice little race details on the back. Yeah, right there under caution. I believe it was due to darkness. And so we're going to bap that baby right back there. And now just looking at the car, it's kind of like I mentioned, it's a very, very clean car for the most part. We don't really have anything too spectacular going on. Maybe a little bit of smudging on the bumper, obviously, from where he was being pushed around. We have the nice little detailing, all the dirt and stuff happening on the Goodyear tires, but nothing really significant to point out on this car in terms of damage or anything. We have some tape and garbage on the grill. We have a little bit of smudge up here that looks intentional. And then just on the windshield, I'm assuming that's dust or speedy dry or something that got kicked up at some point. But it's a very clean looking car. It's a very nice looking car too. And so honestly, just so far, just looking at this diecast set, this is a good set to have with a couple of nice looking diecasts so far. Just really clean. I'm not really seeing any mistakes or smudges on these cars like some people have complained about in the past with Lionel. This is a very clean car that we have, and a very nice car to add to your collection. And now, last but not least, probably the car that you guys were waiting for, the Bubba Wallace Talladega win car from last year. Once again, just first impressions out of the box, a very smooth looking car, but let's take a look at the little paper clip here. I don't know, it's not a paper clip, the race winning card thing. Mine got a little bit bent in the box, and so that's, you know, he's a little bit wobbly up here because he's bent, but it's whatever. I'll flatten it out at some point. But you know, we got all the nice little race details on the back. Ended under caution. I believe this one ended due to rain, and so it was a rain shortened race. But you know, a win's a win. You got to pick him up how you can. And his first win too. Well, that's not gonna stay, but it's fine. We'll deal with that later. But now let's take a look at this beautiful McDonald's race car. Once again, just because it ended under caution, we're probably not going to see too much in terms of damage, but it was a white car, and so you can kind of see the buildup of the dirt and the rubber just from being raced around. We have all of our fun little sponsors, some smudges on the back of the car. So yeah, not really too much to write home in terms of like any damage on the car, but we see all of like the smudges, the little bit of dents, the rubber buildup, all of those little fun things that you would kind of expect from a race win car. But other than that, like, it's a very, very clean looking race car here. That nice little 23. Oh, I just realized it's Fry's. I never realized that the hood, the roof of the car was like modeled after the Fry box. That's awesome, actually. How did I not notice that until just now? I guess it pays to actually pay attention when you're looking at things. But just a really solid car here. Like, this is just a really nice set that we have going on here. I'm really happy I was able to get a hold of this Bubba Wallace win. And so now let's kind of circle back around and take a look at all three of them together. And so now here we are with all three of our Talladega race winners here. I'm actually really happy that I picked up this set. This is actually a really nice looking set. I keep calling it a set. It's not an official set. It's an unofficial set. So, but let's say that. I'm really happy that I picked up this unofficial set, because just having all three race winners from that weekend, just from what I remember, 3 just incredible races, and all 3 first-time winners, which makes this even better of a set. So it's like 3 incredible races with 3 first-time winners. Very, very happy that I picked up the set, and these cars are so clean in terms of how they were made. I'm not seeing any flaws. Like, they look really nice. And with, you know, the next race, Talladega, just coming up here shortly, I felt it very appropriate and also very incredibly well timed that these were able to come in right before this year's Talladega races. That actually, fun fact, Chris and I will actually be at, and so that's also an informal announcement here. Chris and I are also going to Talladega, and so watch out for some nice, fun Talladega content from there. And so with that, we're pretty much just going to wrap up this review here. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's my first time making a video like this, so I apologize if it was a little rough. I'm just kind of winging it. If we do anything like this in the future, hopefully I will figure out how to make it flow a little bit easier. But if you liked the video, make sure to drop a like down on the video. Make sure to comment. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, DVR Racing, we're on Twitter, so also make sure to follow us on Twitter. I'm going to drop the handle right here in the center of the screen, so make sure to give us a follow there, and we will see you guys in the next video.